And rolling the ball up and down the fingers. Watch out for those with bones in the vicinity. And roll the ball into the palm. The pads of the pinky and the thumb. And across the knuckles. And let's leave the ball in the palms, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release and squeeze. And release and squeeze. And release. We'll go around the back today. Switch. 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 And let's go through the legs. Switch. 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 And switch. Dropping the ball on the floor, coming up, assessing how the feet feel on the ground, how the ankles, knees, and hips are. Press your middle of the foot onto the ball and do it 3 times. Move up to the knuckles, do it once going across on each knuckle. Roll across the knuckles. Go to the back of the heel and pivot on the toes. Press down just below the first knuckle at the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and go to the other foot. 3 times. Knuckles. Scoot it across. Top of the heel. Press down 3 spots. Slide down the bones. And scribble. And let go, get the ball out of the way. There we go. Reassess. And let's do 12 good mornings, hinging at the waist and coming up. Head back, spine neutral. 4. And 12, shake the tree. Three, two, one, centering. Nice deep breath, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side, the other and start. Heart, throat, third eye, and 3 times around the crown. Back down. Center, and gathering from the other direction. And center. Let's walk, march, or jog. So today we are doing a lot of rapid squats. So I wouldn't be doing those to get the heart rate going. But anything else is fair game, including doing exactly what you're doing. Whatever you do it safely. Because sprint. We've got some rolling in the after class. And I'm going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. One, two. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, or raise the head, hands up over the head. Reach up. Come on back. Bend back if you can. Come back to center. And to one side. And then the other. Come back to center, lower the hands, push out at the chest. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up. Come on back down and shrug. Roll back. Let's massage the trapezius, the Franklin massage on one side. And then the rear deltoid on the same side. Then the other trapezius. And the other rear deltoid. And we'll extend the arms out and rotate. Reverse. One palm is down, one is up, flip flop. Bring one arm across the body, pushing at the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the head, pressing down and in on the elbow. Then the other. We have both elbows and rock side to side. And then form a W and squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold and release and squeeze and release and squeeze and release. Extend the hands out, pull back on the fingers which are pointed up. And then down. Blocked. Other hand, fingers up. And down. And flopped. Let's rotate the neck. Go the other way. Go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. We're not nodding today because you'll see why. We'll be doing that later with our breathing exercise. Keep the chin tucked, look to one direction, and drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. And come back to center. Still tucked, look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. And let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. Come on back. Bring the feet together, hinge at the waist. Unlock the knees. Keep the spine neutral. Head back, stretch the hamstrings. Come on up. Turn to one side. Press on the back heel. And turn around, get the other calf. And let's grab a stick. I'm going to do Dr. David Lee's dynamic stick routine. So we'll put the stick behind us and twist at the waist. If you feel like it, very slowly bring some steps into the twist. Don't have to. Mindful of your balance. And then bring the stick up overhead and oscillate back and forth. And then down below the waist. So to one side. And then the other. Come front and paddle the kayak. Reverse directions. Bring the stick up to the shoulders, palms are facing out, flop the wrists. Bring them down, bring the stick down below the waist. And then up above the head and down. And then reverse positions of the palms so they're facing towards you and flop the wrists again. Drop the stick again. And raise it up again and down again. We're going to bring it back to the back. And we're going to take 10 knee ups, alternating. Go as high as you feel comfortable doing. And then 10 hip rotations. Again, only go as high as feels safe for you. And then bring the stick around front, put it in the middle, step back, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Come up on your toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. And let's put it down. If you want, you can grab a weight or a bottle or whatever you might use, or you can do this, of course, using nothing whatsoever. You got 4 moves. First is a squat. Second are arm raises. Third is around the clock, either out or in, or both. Fourth is a press. I'll switch up where the squats go because we're doing 3 rounds. We'll do 10 on each. We'll start a little slower than we wind up in the third set. And if you're ready, with weights or without, let's go. 1, 2. 10. Raises. And around the clock. And the press. And 10. Okay. Take some breaths. Relax. We're going to start with the arm raises this time, and we'll put the squats into the number 2 position, just so we're not doing 3 raises with the arms in a row every time. You ready? Let's go. A little bit faster. And some squats. And around the clock, I'll go through the middle. And some presses. And some rest. One more set. This time we'll move the squats into the 3rd position. We'll do arm raises around the clock, squats and presses. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nine and 10. Okay, if you got weights, put them down. If not, get your breath, because we're going to do some breathing. I'll explain what it is first. It's something that Stephen Coe calls a second energizing breath. He's got 9 of them. But the second one is also called rapid turtle breathing. And what we're going to do is bring our chins down to our chest, put the tongue on the palate, exhale fully, and then inhale as you bring your head back as far as is comfortable. Don't strain it, but go back. And what you want to do is inhale so that when you get to your top going back, you're as full as can be. Then you take your tongue off your palate and exhale through the mouth as you come back down. We'll just do 7 of those today. He recommends doing 14 or 7 and doing 3 sets of it with 2 regular breaths in between the sets. But we're just going to do 7. So we bring our heads down, tongue on the palate, exhale, inhale, going back. Pause for a second, take your tongue off the palate. Exhale through the mouth with a whoosh, shh sound. So you're really getting the air out. All right, let's do 7. Starting now. Pause, take 2 regular breaths. And rub the hands together, cultivating chi. Forming a chi ball. And centering with 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Center on that in-breath. Exhale and send it out. Center, 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Go down and gather some up. And oh, namaste.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, you're welcome, Chuck and Mira. Have a good one.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Tom.
Okay. Hey, Hal, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank
Good.
you.
Good, good. Good to see you. Don, take care.
Thank
I'm
you.
here, T.
All right, me, you're,
The cameras took a day off, I guess.
all right. They're entitled.
I'll get your call at 12.
Okay, okay,
Thanks a lot. Ciao,
All
ciao.
right. okay.
Dad, I just wanted to check if your internet was stalling or if it's good.
He's muted. You're muted,
Yeah.
Hal.
It-
Meanwhile, let us grab a ball and a roller. And we'll hit the floor if I have any room here with Chubba. And let me see, I gotta do that one more. All right. I'll go back a little. I figure we do the hips and lower back today.
John,
So
it's stalling a little, John.
it looks pretty good. All right, Chubby, you gotta come on this side. Come over here. Okay, in the picture there. All right, so here. All right, let's put the ball on the gluteus medius here on the side of the hip. Lean into it. Come down a little here and roll around. That whole area is usually pretty tender, but try to find the most tender spot. And lean into it. Now you can, if it's too much, you can decrease the pressure, of course, with the arm that's on the floor and the leg whose sole is on the floor. You can also bring it over here. Whatever works best. And just lean into it, breathe into it for, at least 20 seconds. And you can also move your leg back and forth. And then let's go to the other. Rolling around, looking for a likely spot. Oh, easing up a little. Pressing down on my elbow. Easing back into it. And hold it. How am I going to kick? How am I going to kick? And then I'm going to kick. And 3, 2, 1. Coming up. All right. What we're going to do is sit on the roller and lie back. And place the roller up on the upper pelvis there. Bring your knees back. Go to the right side and circle the knees 8 times in one direction. And then 8 times in the other direction. And then go left. Eight times and 8 times in the other direction. And then come to the middle. You might have to adjust the roller as I do. And we're going to do 8 figure eights with the knees. And I'm going to start in one direction 4 times and then 4 times in the other. Bring that roller in a little bit and bring your legs up into the air. Bring your toes towards the shin and away, towards the shin and away, and do this 10 times. And then rotate your feet 5 times in one direction. And 5 times in the other. And I think that's all I'm going to get in today. I hope that felt good.